Hello, 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 everybody. It's Melissa here with Crafty Max, guys. As you can see, I've been sitting outside. I am like as red as can be. Y'all, at first I wasn't going to, um, I'm a little, I'm a little crazy today, guys. The thing says world has gone crazy. Let me go ahead. I'm going to stream on Facebook at the same time. Let me see who pops on here with me, guys. So sorry about this. It's just one of those days. It's one of those days, guys. Okay, hey there. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Let me go ahead and hit the button right here. Hey, friends. Hello. Hey, guys on Facebook as well. This is Melissa with Crafty Max. Guys, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing? Y'all, I am feeling a little melancholy today. I don't know what the heck's going on with me. So I thought we're going to chat. We're going to chat today, friends. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Regina. Hey, Lily. Hey, Trish. Hello, Rebecca. How are you doing today, girlfriend? Y'all, look at this. Suck it up, buttercup. This is about how I feel today, too. Hey, Jerry. Y'all know I'm a happy-go-lucky kind of a person, right? But for some reason, y'all, I'm not nervous or anything. It's just I was sitting outside and I'm all red. I'm all red. Hey, Nirvana. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Sylvia. Kathy. Hey, my YouTube family. How are y'all doing over here too? Because y'all know I have people on YouTube that's not here on Facebook as well. Hey, Sherry. How are you doing? Kathy Lagoy. Now, y'all, I've got to ask y'all some questions. I got to ask y'all some questions because I need to know this stuff, and because I'm going a little bonkers. I don't know if y'all are feeling the same way I am. Yes, this is a crafting uh, page and channel, but y'all, guess what? Sometimes life is real, and sometimes we need to talk. And today, I feel like talking because I got to get this whatever I'm feeling out. Hey, Kathy, Julie McCoy, how are you doing? Marty, hey, Sherry, I definitely feel like that lady too, so definitely understand. Thank you so much, Sherry. Hey, Laura, how are you? Tammy Grant, Grace, how are you doing from Texas? Hey, Christy, Renee, Linda. Linda, YouTube says you're not on yet. Yeah, I'm watching. It says I'm not on. I'm live. Angie Dunkel, can you see me over there on YouTube land, girlfriend? Hey, good afternoon, Pat. How are you doing? Hey, friends. Let me just say hello to those over there. All right, guys. What has spurred this on today? Y'all know I do Saturday afternoon chats on my YouTube channel, and last week or the week before I streamed it here on Facebook as well, and I'm doing it again today. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Brandon. How are you doing? It is a gorgeous day. It's beautiful outside. Cheryl, well, this is the thing. Y'all, I don't even know where to start with this stuff, to be quite honest with you. Just don't even know where to start. I finally found you. Yes, you did, Beth. How are you doing, girl? Hey, Beth, girl. Hey, Carol. Travers from Arizona. And Pat, how are you doing? Hey, Carol Blevins, Shelly, how are y'all? Okay, this is the thing I want to talk to y'all about because I want to get y'all's opinions. I want to know if y'all are feeling the same thing that I'm feeling. I have friends that I talk to who are feeling the same things. I can't see you on the YouTube either. You can't. YouTube people, hey, can I see you on something? Oh gosh, Linda, can you see me here on YouTube? Make sure to like and turn on notifications for YouTube. Yes, that's very important, Angie. Thank you so much for letting everybody know that. You just got out of Facebook jail because of a comment I made on live. Oh, Lord, Valerie. See, we got to be careful even with this. Did y'all see my little thingy? It said, what was it? World gone crazy. I want to ask y'all, do y'all think the world has gone crazy? Do y'all think the world has gone crazy? I'm just really interested because you hear so much stuff and then you get all these conspiracy theories going on. And guys, this is not a crafting day. I should say this is not a crafting afternoon because I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to you on YouTube. I want to talk to you on Facebook. I want to know what the heck is going on. But y'all know I am a planner. I like to preserve my food for my family. I do that anyway. I've done it for years. Our garden, our greenhouse, and all that good stuff, y'all. I see you on YouTube. Thank you, Cody. Oh, you do too, Carol. Thank you, girlfriend. Absolutely. Debbie, it is absolutely crazy. What the heck is going on, people? I mean, how many of y'all watch the news? Give me thumbs up on Facebook if y'all watch the news, local news, or even, local news, CNN, ABC, whatever, Fox, or whatever. Yep, and you are worried. Okay, the world has gone absolutely crazy. So you film the same thing, Gaynell. I'm telling you, I don't watch the news. Angie Dunkel, I know. Shelly, you don't either. It's nuts. So okay, Cody, you see me. Okay, so y'all, it's just not me feeling all this. I have 200 people on here, and I'm kind of surprised on Facebook that I have that many with this kind of a topic. I don't know if y'all want to join in on this topic. Y'all, we need your opinions. Everybody on here evidently is going through something or other. There's no respect for anything anymore. Guys, listen, this is the thing. Okay, if we believe the world has gone crazy, what do we do about it? Do we ignore it? Do we prepare? If we do, for what and how? This is the thing too. All right, y'all know what's going on over with Russia and Ukraine and China. Lord. Y'all, I'm thinking there's some crazy stuff going on. There's some serious crazy stuff going on. Y'all don't normally see me like this. This is the other side of the crafting Melissa that I don't share too often on my page, but I'm telling you, I have been feeling something. Not me, I quit. It was depressing and scary. Yes, it is. But see, Linda, sometimes we have to have these conversations. We have to have these conversations. And even if it's uncomfortable, life most of the time is not comfortable. Do y'all know that? I'm not in my life. Y'all, there's ups and downs. Hey, Mary Beth, how are you doing, girlfriend? There's ups and downs in life. And then when the world is doing all the crap that it's doing, and all right, I'm going to say something else to y'all, and y'all can get mad at me if you want. You can unfollow me, you can unsubscribe, and I'd be sad to see you go, because we all have differences and differences of opinions. We have differences of opinions. Pray, pray, pray. Peg, you better believe it. That is exactly right. We collectively, y'all, prayer is an amazing thing, and what can happen when we pray. But this thing with Putin, this thing with China, all right, I got 242 people, and I'm going to tell you what I've noticed. I'm so fired up right now. I'm so freaking fired up about this. China is sitting over there. I don't know how many people know this, but I've shared this before, but China is over there. They have all of their ships just sitting around, where is it, Taiwan or whatever, or not near Taiwan, but near their ports, just sitting there. China is on lockdown. Did y'all know that? China is on freaking lockdown again. Do y'all know how it's going to affect us here in the United States and other people in the world? Y'all look at this. I'm just like flinging that thing around like nobody's business. Putin is mad, man. There's a lot of mad people in this world. That's all I got to say. The world has gone crazy, Trish. I know, girl. It has gone crazy. If you remember 1990, they said at midnight, the computer, I know, darling, we were talking about that a week or two ago about Y2K and how, boy, everything was just going to stop. And, one of my sisters got sucked into that. And let me tell you, but of course it did not. The world did not end. The computers did not go down and all that stuff. There was no glitches. But the thing is, the things that we see that's going on with China, because we know what happened with COVID. And Facebook may even take this down because I mentioned the word COVID. YouTube may do the same thing, but at this point, maybe I can at least talk to some people and see what the heck, how y'all feel about this too, because this has bothered me so much today that I was not going to go live anywhere, because sometimes I feel like I love to craft and do all of this stuff. I love it. It gets me away from all the craziness in this world too. But I do know that we have to use wisdom. This thing with China and everything shut down, and they're saying, oh, the virus over there, that new virus, the Omicron, the variant of the Omicron, I don't know what it is, but they have everybody on shutdown over there. So do y'all realize what's going on? Is it just me? I want to know. If China did that back over 2 years ago, and then everything shut down, it took what? Was it 2 or 3 months before it finally hit us here? Then we were shut down like crazy. Do y'all know some states are already the mask mandates are coming back? Are y'all aware of that? Some states the mask mandates are coming back. And this is what's upsetting me. And I'm going, y'all don't know this, but Donna, thank you. God bless you, Donna, for giving me the stars, because I didn't think I was going to get one today because of what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. The thing is, these masks and the states requiring all of this again and shutting us down, I don't know if our country can survive another shutdown like we had. Y'all, there's already food shortage in our country. I hope y'all are aware of this. Are y'all aware of this stuff? Are y'all aware of it? Pat, they're trying to take control of the whole world, in my opinion. Yes, that you believe in prayer. I do too, Linda. And boy, God, Lord help us, Jesus. I pray every day. I pray for our elected officials. Y'all, I even pray that God somehow grabs a hold of Putin's heart and does a major change with him. And I understand countries have to take care of what they feel like is best for them, because, we're supposed to do the same thing. We are supposed to do the same thing. You're awake, Linda? Thank God. Hey, Tara, how are you doing, girl? Shelves are empty. Y'all, the shelves are getting empty in our stores. I'm not fear-mongering. I'm not. I go shopping a lot. So I know what the heck's going on. But what made me really happy yesterday, when I was at Home Goods, but this is not a grocery store. Okay, it's not a grocery store. You've been stocking up on food. Alinthia, is it Alinitha? Girlfriend, I am so sorry, but that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I think if we wear masks, it will keep us from shutting down. That's controversy as well, because who knows what the freaking truth is anymore. Our government, and I don't, be quite frank with y'all, I really don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. Do y'all see how upset I am over this? Y'all have never seen this side of me. So sorry. But today I am speaking out. I have a voice, and it's going to be heard. People need to understand that everybody has their opinion. I am so sick of opinions with the news. For us, we have our opinions. That's why it's so wonderful for us to be able to talk about this stuff, right, guys? It's wonderful to be able to talk about this stuff. Janine, thank you so much for them stars. Whoever's giving me stars, y'all, thank y'all so much. I can't believe it. But I'm going to try to collect my thoughts, so I'm not going to be rambling so much. But the thing about mask too, there's the opinions on that as well. There are people, and I'm not just talking about regular folks like us, not just regular folks like us, right? I'm talking about even in the medical fields. I'm talking about professionals who have gone to school for years and years and years, and they all have a different opinion about this. So you do what you feel like you need to do. If you feel like you need to wear a mask, you wear a mask. Because I'm going to tell you, this stuff, wearing a mask, sometimes, in my opinion, does no good. Because if you're going to catch it, you're going to catch it. My honey and I, we got COVID. How many of y'all in here got COVID? Our elected officials are a joke. And I don't care if they're Democrats or Republican, Amanda. Y'all, years ago, I got so sick of everybody with our elected officials that I'm an independent. And, with independents, you can't vote, in your state elections and things like that. But you can vote for the presidency. And I had to make a decision. Lord Jesus, what is more important is y'all, I'm an independent because I can't stand any of them anymore. I'm just shaking my head, and then I'm looking and seeing what's going on in the world. If y'all don't watch world news, y'all need to do it. Y'all need to do it, because at least you get a glimpse of what is actually going on. And we need to do that. They just tell you what they want. Of course they tell us what we want to know. because it was politicized instead of being a public health issue. That's true too. You can't even watch news anymore. Joyce, girl, you're right where I am. Our family has had it all too. Yes, absolutely. You know what they should have done, and y'all, if you're in the medical field, my friend Carolyn is. She's y'all. Hospitals were shut down on all this stuff, but what really upset me the most about this is what upset me the most about them shutting down hospitals and not allowing our family. Okay, someone in my family has recently I have not shared this with you all. I'm not going to tell you who it is either. But somebody in my family, very close, immediate family, pretty much. They don't live with us, but I ain't going to say too much who it is because they want to be private about it. But they almost lost their life 2 weeks ago. And even thinking about that, I'm getting a little emotional about it, so I'm going to rein those in. And y'all, this is what happens when I try to take the emotion out of things. I appear colder, but I'm not. It's how I deal with those emotions. But my family member almost died, and it would have been awful if that family member had gotten sick with COVID a year ago and nobody could have been with that family member. Like so many people died without a family member being there to help and to console them. My heart breaks for each and every one of you that have lost a family member, that you were not allowed to go in there and say your goodbyes. You said your goodbye on the phone. Y'all, I understand all about protocols. I understand about keeping everybody safe. But you know what? If you have to gown up, they should have allowed you. Say that you had a family member that you wanted to say goodbye to. They have so many of these gowns you could put on. You could wear your mask. You can be like the CDC and go in there with one of those red big orange suits on, whatever. I don't care if you had to pay for it yourself, but at least you'd be able to go in there and hold your family member's hand or whatever. But it upsets me when our freedoms are taken away from us in certain situations, especially when it comes to situations like that. Whew. Okay, I got that out. That's what makes me mad, not being able to be a sick family. Your mother passed away 1 week and she was alone. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. That breaks my heart for y'all. That breaks my heart for you. What the heck? You're holding an iPad in front of a dying patient. So the patients, that's what happened. Carolyn, my friend, Carolyn, you saw this over and over and over. Why didn't they allow us to have these suits to put on so we can go in? Our government can do anything. Do y'all realize that? Our government, they have so much stored up and stocked, they're lying to us. They're lying to us. Y'all, I'm letting it all out today. I am letting it all out today. And I don't know if you'll ever see me talk this way ever again. I don't know. But with what's been going on in the world and the volatility of everything, I am fired up. I'm fired up. My niece died from cancer at 52 because of COVID. We couldn't have a funeral. See, okay, there's another thing. You couldn't even have funerals? Hey, yowzers. You're also an independent. Carol cannot stand the government. Okay, y'all know that Facebook is probably going to take this live down and YouTube is probably going to take this off, guys. It's just a way, but at least we can get a dialogue going and talking about these things. Y'all, if you're not talking about to your family and to your friends, it's time to start talking to each other. That's part of what's going on in the world too. We never talk to each other anymore. What the heck? Why aren't we talking? Why are we not talking to our family? I mean, I'm sure some of my family probably thinks I'm crazy because, we have a garden, we have chickens, I like to can. I mean, I have people make comments all the time. Why would you want to put that in a jar? Why would I want to can, pinto beans and put those in a jar when you can go to the grocery store and go buy one? Well, in about 2 months, See how much that can of pinto beans is going to cost you, girlfriend or guy friend or whatever. But that's not the only reason why I do it. The main reason why I do it is because I like the way they taste. They taste so much better in that jar when I can it. Plus, I'm saving money. After I buy my jars and my lids and rings, and guys, I hope y'all can find extra lids because let me tell you, wide mouth lids, they're getting hard to come by. So luckily, I have enough for my garden this year. So that's good. I'm with you. It broke my heart to hear and see families. Oh gosh, I know Millie. Donna, it is so true, girl. Funerals are gatherings of people. They can be held at later dates. Funerals are for the living. That is correct, Karen. That is correct. Yes, this COVID crap is crazy. My daughter is having a C-section on May 2nd, and we don't know if she can. Barbara, where the heck are you? Oh gosh, Sally, thank you. Trina, thank you guys so much for them stars. Y'all, but I'm telling you, we have got to start talking to each other. I'm y'all, I'm not red because of what I'm talking about. I'm sitting out in the sun. And I was just praying and I really, I was gonna say, no, I don't want to talk to y'all about this stuff because I like my page to be happy and I want to show y'all how to make cute stinking stuff, make a wreath, show you these beautiful ribbons. Y'all, I've been having a time. Look how gorgeous these ribbons are. I mean, just even seeing it, doesn't it make your heart happy? Do y'all know I have been so messed up in my mind that I can't design a sign for this thing. Carolyn, Sweet Magnolia by Nani, if you're on here, would you design me a sign? Screenshot this, girl, because for some reason, I can't get myself a sign made for this. Y'all, for whatever reason, I can't do it. And I want it for a kit that I'm going to release. And supporters, if you're on here, I'm so sorry. I didn't get a kit last night either. Yeah, now y'all understand why. Now you understand, right, Lorna? Because when you get together with family and friends, everyone is on their phones. That is so true too. Sometimes I want to throw my phone away. Y'all, my husband and I have a construction company. I work for that company. And I probably work at most 25 hours to 30 hours a week at that job. And then, of course, Crafty Max consumes the rest of my time. But I've been having to scale back just so, because this is brought to light to me what is important. I've got to understand that sometimes we can allow things in our life to consume us to the point where we don't spend time with our family. My honey, bless his heart, he is an amazing man. He's so understanding. He would never complain to me, never complain. So there I'm thinking, here I have somebody who is so near and dear to me, and he's out working. Of course he's out working in the garden and doing stuff because we're busy people. We like to be busy. But there are times that we need to take that time to sit and have a conversation. My honey and I used to have date nights on Friday nights. Do y'all do that anymore? Maybe your sign should just say, talk to each other. Debbie, that would be great. That's okay, Trina, girlfriend. Thank you so much for being on here. And thank you again for those stars. I so appreciate it. I really do. You had it twice. Shelly, you had COVID twice, girl. What the heck? You're an independent too, Beth. I know. Pat, when I was hospitalized and being taken for tests and such, doctor in the hall who didn't have a mask on makes me wonder. See, there you go. Doctor doesn't even see. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You like this conversation. You don't have any friends, and this is like having a good conversation with a family. Beth, that's one of the reasons why to trust me, friends. I prayed about coming on here and talking with you guys about this stuff. I am so passionate about this. We need to okay, I gotta all right, Lord, if I'm gonna go down a rabbit hole, I might as well go down all the way. I'm from West Virginia, okay, where people hunt all the time. West Virginia, you gotta have a gun to hunt. If you're going to have weapons, and I have mine, Okay? I have mine. I'm just saying. I'm a West Virginian girl. I have mine. You don't want to break into my shop when I'm in here at night working. It's all I got to say. It's all I got to say, people. But this, I am a responsible gun owner. A child will not walk in my house, will not walk in my shop and grab a hold of a loaded weapon, and they won't even see it in here. You be responsible gun owners. That way, that will absolutely, yes, there's accidents all the time with weapons. I don't even know why I'm going down this rabbit hole either, but I am. I'm going to do it. Y'all are going to know who Melissa with Crafty Macs is. This is the other side. This is the, whatever you want to call me. But I'm telling you, friends, taking our guns away is not the solution. Yes, Facebook, I said it. Yes, YouTube, I said it. Is not the solution. Did y'all know Pearl Harbor? Y'all go look this up. This is history. If you don't know your history, y'all need to do it. Y'all need to go read about this. Did y'all know the only reason why we were not invaded by China during Pearl Harbor was because the American people was armed? I'm not saying the government. I'm saying the American people. Go look it up, guys. The only reason we still have liberties and freedom in this country is because we still have our weapons. The American people, I'm talking about you and me, still have the right. I do believe that may even be what part of the Constitution, and people want to take it from us. If they take our right to bear arms, they've got us. The government can do anything they want to us. Do y'all get this? Do y'all understand the severity of there's consequences? We got to start thinking about these things. We can't just flippantly say, oh, you know what? Sammy Joe was killed and it was an accident because he got a hold of his daddy's gun. My God, that is the awfulest thing. Awfulest thing something like that would ever happen. And the first thing we would want to do is get rid of every one of them. I understand that, people. I understand it. Because that would be devastating. But it wasn't the gun that took that life. It was an irresponsible gun owner that did it. And my heart breaks if any of you have lost a child, have lost anybody because of that. But common sense, we have to get back to common sense in this country. What has happened to common sense? What has happened to common sense, people? What the heck's going on with what's going on, people? Like I said, you guys be responsible for your life, for the things that you own, whether it be a tractor. Do y'all know that there are more accidents in this country by other things than guns? Did y'all know that? But every time something happens, the government jumps on that bandwagon and tries to take the very thing that gives us the freedom that we have in this country. And that's all I'm going to say about that subject. So now you know now you know how I feel about that. But to talk, there had to be respect and openness. Yes, you have to see. This is the thing. We're all going to disagree. Not all. Let me back that train back up just a minute, okay? We will have disagreements, guys. We're going to have disagreements. We're all different. Even our cultures are different. I'm going to go down that rabbit hole now. Y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this one? Cultures. How about have some respect for each other's cultures? All right. This is all I'm going to say about this. This is like, all right. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing different cultures and how we're different. Because you know what I think about that? This is my thinking because I want to look at the positive side of stuff. I want to be an optimist. I don't want to be a pessimist. Y'all, if you're a pessimist, that's stinking thinking. You gotta change that. You gotta change it. Okay? And now you know the rest of the story. That's right, Cheryl. Cultures. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Why do we try to change cultures to where they're all like us? And I'm using us as the generic, okay? We all want to put everybody in the same basket, okay? We're gonna call the world a basket. We're trying to we want everybody to be the same that's in that basket. Good God, who wants that? Who wants that? We are all made in the likeness of God. He wants us just to follow his teachings. It's as simple as that, Kathy. Respect for one another, showing kindness to one another. How many on my page have y'all heard me say, let's just spread that kindness. Let's sprinkle that kindness to one another. Karen, cultures make the world go around. Yes, it does, Karen. It enhances everyone in their culture. I love it. Embrace everyone in their cultures. Yes. Everyone thinks that are right. We all need to point these fingers at us and work together. And united we stand, divided we fall. That is scripture. A house that is divided will not stand. Same way with a country. Y'all realize that, right? I hope y'all, I just want to give you some food for thought today. I have been so passionate about this. I think going through COVID, the shutdown for 2 years, seeing what it has done to family members that were not able to be with their loved ones when they've passed. You know what? We are all pretty smart. Okay, let me back that up again. There's a few. Now, I'm just saying there may be a few. I shake my head at. I'm thinking, okay, how can we pray common sense? And I don't want everybody to think like me. No, I don't want everybody to think like me. But the majority of us, and I'm talking, okay, how many people are there in the United States? We'll talk in the United States here. I know I have other people everywhere as well. But here in the United States, we have what, 300 and I think it's maybe around 375 million now. But when we have, okay, and adults are what, like, I don't know, there may be 175 million adults now that can vote. What does it say about us as a country? And yes, I'm going down this one too. What does it say about us as a country when half of the country thinks one way and the other country, other part of the country, the United States, thinks another? Good God, how in the world does that happen? I'm shaking my head. How does that happen? Guys, I don't vote for a Democrat and I don't vote for a Republican. I vote for the person who is best suited to run this country. Oh my God. The topic is the world's gone crazy, Carol. The world's gone crazy, girl. The differences of culture in America makes us a great country where there's no room for racism, unkind, or belittling of another human. Guys, and I know that there are people who will always be that way. There is going to be ugliness in this world until the Lord comes back. Satan is running around doing his whatevers, okay? Because we know that. So there's going to be those people. But I still want to believe that we have, I want to believe in the goodness of people. I don't want, I know y'all probably think, oh, Melissa, you're putting your head in the sand and all that stuff. But I still want to be hopeful And I want to believe that there is more good than there is bad. And this stuff going on in the world, I'm like, how do we get to this point? How do we get to this point when we're supposed to care for each other? I disagree about everyone being smart in the U.S. They're not. They're not, Catherine. Not everybody is smart. I believe the majority of people in this nation, Catherine. Girl, sometimes I shake my head. Sometimes I wonder what the heck is going on, people. That's how I vote. I got this. The feel something for whom I vote for. I vote for the president. Put Jesus back first. Ugliness has always been here, Grace, and it will. But I am just tired of. I'm sick and tired. All right, whenever I try to watch mainstream, the mainstream media, what do you call it? Mainstream media, or yeah, that's what it is. And so I will go over on CNN, MSNBC, whatever. What is another one? And they're talking one way. And then I flip it over to like Fox, and I think there's another one that's more conservative. Do we want to even call it conservative? But what is that word? I used to think I was conservative. Now I don't even know what it means anymore because it's been so messed up. But and then they're talking something totally different, and I'm like, and there's what it is. It's all become opinion news. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment, opinion news. That is a democracy, and that's how it works. Difference is real. Yes, and democracy is good when it runs the way it should. It's just when you get corrupt people, absolute power corrupts absolutely. Have you ever heard that term? And it's true. And you know what, though? And I understand, just like Tammy, I understand that, girl. Everybody has, their opinion on the current administration, the previous administration, and all of that. But this is the thing, too. Bashing one another it's not going to help us. It's not going to help us. It's not going to fix the problems. I don't care what administration, was the worst or the best. I'm the only one I'm concerned about at this point is the current one, because the previous one, it doesn't matter what the previous one did before, or the one before that, or the one before that, or even Reagan or anybody. It does not matter. Carter, Clinton, the Bushes, you name them all. It doesn't matter now what they did. See, this is the problem. This is the thing I'm thinking. It doesn't matter what they did, because the current administration is the one that holds the power right now, right? Depending on the House and the Senate, and then Congress passing stuff on a Friday, 5,000-page bill on a Friday, thinking that you're supposed to read this. Aren't you supposed to read them bills before you pass it? Why are we allowing this to happen, and how do we stop it? That's what I want to ask. Do we ignore this? Or do we try to change it? And if so, how do we do it? Well, I have to tell you, I appreciate the majority of y'all staying on here and talking about this stuff, because we have to have these dialogues. We do. We, the American people, need to start. And if y'all don't agree with anything I say, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings, just as long as we are respectful to each other. I know I'm losing so much money in your 401k. And see, that's another thing too. People are. All governments have sold our factories out, and we are all suffering now. I got to ask y'all a question. I still have 267 people here on Facebook, and I have people over here on YouTube land. I want to ask y'all a question. This is going to get you going again. Uh-oh, I don't know what that was. I just lost my train of thought because that thing popped up. The government will not tell me. Okay, wait a minute. What was that? The government will not tell me how to raise our children. God created two genders. And you know what? And see, that's another topic too, because it's so volatile, Marilyn. It's so volatile. It really is. We have to stand up for what's right. And you know what? And your heart is broken. Yes. And see, we're not going to go down those rabbit holes because I'm concerned because that, think about this. We all have heart issues. Do y'all know what I mean by that? We all have heart issues. I have a heart for older people and for children. Not that I don't care about, teenagers and the rest. But for some reason, it's the beginning of life and the ending of life that to me is the most delicate and needs to be cherished. Not that all life, no matter how old you are, but there's something about that truly innocent when that baby is born. They rely on us for everything. And then at the end of life, I think about my mom, I think about my dad, my sister Vicky, that I literally held her hand when she took her last breath. My sister Susan, my brother Denny, when they passed. And mainly the elders. My mom, when you take care of the elderly, I think there's a special place in heaven for those who take care of the elderly. Because let me tell you, when we get older, daggone, we can most certainly get a little bit more agitated and my mom didn't though. My mom was just like, she was the sweetest little thing ever. She would tell me she just hated that I had to take care of her. She hated that I had to bathe her. There's a point that I had to feed her because her hands were shaking so much that she couldn't even get food up to her mouth. Being a servant, not only to our family, but even to strangers, having compassion. I think if we can learn to have a little bit more compassion with people, no matter what stage of life they're in, no matter their sex, their gender, their whatevers, we just got to learn to love people and let the Lord do the rest. We are not God, that's for sure. We lost a member of our family this week, 27 years old. See, that breaks my heart. If God is in control, God has to be in control, and I have to believe that, Eleanor. I know it. Same with your mom, Kat. You had to quit your job and take care of your mother that has dementia. Yes, but your mother was very hard worker and worked. See, she worked 2 jobs and all of that. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm almost 94-year-old mom was just so sweet up until the end. See, Patricia, oh girl, I know. That's just so wonderful. See, look how many of you all have taken care of your parents, sister, husband, cousin. I mean, it's an amazing. We still do live in a wonderful, this is a wonderful time to be alive. It truly is a wonderful time to be alive, guys, because we can communicate through here, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. What others do we have out there that we can do this? I'm just thankful we still have people who speak their mind. We've got to be able to do that, Tina. We do. I don't regret bathing your hubby and feeding him, taking him to doctors. No. But I will say this, and I understand this too, Mary, because I've been a caregiver to family members who have been sick. It's a weight. It's a weight. It is not easy to take care of those who are ill, because especially if you're doing it by yourself, it's nonstop. It's 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, depending on how long they live. And that's when we have to have other people come along beside us and share that burden sometimes, so that we can get a little bit of a reprieve. Because when our cup is empty, there's nothing left for us or even who we're taking care of or anybody else. So we've got to be careful with that too. You've got to take care of yourself. Yeah, they took care of us when we were small. And and another reason why I was thinking about all this stuff, guys, because I was sitting outside getting my son, and I was thinking about my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother, and everybody who's already gone, and thinking, Lord, if they were living now and seeing what this world is starting to become, and with stuff going on over in other countries, but I'm concerned. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm concerned about the situation. We have a little bit of food, not much, and I'm starting to think, y'all, the grocery stores. I've been telling y'all to get that extra can of corn, can of extra green beans, can of peas. I mean, if you like a little bit of banana pudding, grab a couple of those too. Y'all, I'm already thinking about getting a turkey for the holidays because I'm thinking that turkey is going to be $100 by the time I get there. I did think it was going to be like 80, but now I'm thinking it's going to be 100. It's expensive. Food is getting expensive. So it only makes sense to be able to get a little bit of extra put back. And y'all, I've told y'all, TP, I'll never run out of toilet paper. I am not going to run out of toilet paper. And if y'all come and want me to share my toilet paper with you, I love you, but I can't do it. Maybe I'll have some clean leaves for you or something. I don't know. I was even thinking about, I told my honey, I said, should we get a bidet? Maybe we should get a bidet. That way, you just use a little bit of toilet paper then just to dry yourself off. Maybe this is too much information. Yes, everybody who's suffering a loss. Yeah, taking care of your mom for 3 years cost me. Yes, Terry, it does. It's hard. What's on Twitter? Twitter's enough from Carlotta. Girl, how are you doing? Your mother hated me to see Carlotta. Most of the time, our parents don't want us to take care of them. It's true. I've already got all my items for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. Carolyn, y'all need to go check out. Carolyn, girl, remember, here's the ribbons. I need you to do this for me, girl. It doesn't have to have a camper on it. It just has to say something like, I don't know, welcome to my home, or I don't know, girl. I don't know. You agree with me, Donna? Freedom of speech, not my speech or your speech. Agree to disagree. Each other's opinion matter. That is true. And we need to respect that. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. Quit work to take care of hubby with COVID or COPD. It's tiring. Yes, that's tough. That is tough. Y'all, I really appreciate y'all letting me be frank with y'all today. I've been doing little snippets here and there because of what I've been feeling with what's been going on in our country. And I love watching all of my crafter friends, do their thing. And I'm like, oh gosh, I wish I could get on there. And because of what I've been feeling, y'all, I haven't been doing as many crafts. I've been trying to work on my schedule. But something is happening. Something is happening. And I'm going to go ahead and break some news. I'm going to break some news on my Facebook here and on my page here, y'all. This is big news. This is big news. Oh, I bet BFF, if BFF's on here, she's probably saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I was going to hold off for about, I don't know, maybe until July or August before I even mention this to you guys, but I'm going to. Number one is my health. Okay. Y'all, I've been having some issues with my health. I've been having issues with my hands. Y'all can see the knots and everything. But my moringa has been helping tremendously with what's been going on in my body as well. But I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know I have gorgeous fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas ribbons and all of that stuff for me to do my wreath kits and stuff this year. I'm going to go ahead and announce it now that it is good news. Cheryl, it's good news, girl. I guess it's all on how you look at it. My supporters, oh, God love y'all. God love y'all. I'm telling you, y'all have just been great. But I am scaling back my business. Last year was a monument. I mean, the amount of work that went out of my company last year was an amazing thing. And I appreciate each and every one of you that was part of that. I don't take it lightly. that y'all love my work and what I have to offer. But I have already, and right here's my list. I went over it with BFF the other day. Y'all know I've already scaled back to one kid a week, and sometimes because of stuff that's happening um, with me, that sometimes it's hard to even do that. But I'm going to try my best. But I've already figured out that I'm going to try to offer. I'm going to try to offer up to 30 kits to the end of November. I know that doesn't sound like much, guys, but I'm going because I love making wreaths, and I just love it. I love it so much. And, and I don't want to, this is where I have a decision to make. I want y'all to listen to me. This is where a decision that I have to make here. Do I be angry because these are these emotions I have been having? Should I be, because we can cry out to God. We can be angry at God sometimes because what's happening with me and my body and mentally stuff. Should I get upset with God because my hands don't work the way they do anymore? My eyesight, my eyesight, my hands. I had hurt my back. And I thought this 10 years ago, I hurt my back. And I thought, oh my God, it's been 10 years. So it's probably never going to get back to the way it was. And I went to the chiropractor, all that stuff, guys. And y'all know I have LVH, the left chamber of my heart's enlarged. I have this Chiari malformation, the back of my neck. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what's going on with me. So y'all understand why sometimes I'm not doing as much as I used to. My neurologist, he told me, and my honey was sitting right there with me. He did tell me that if I was in a car accident, it could probably kill me immediately because of that. Where that is, y'all can look it up if you want. What that is. I'm not even going to go in and tell you what all that stuff is. But I do know this. Joy comes in the morning. I'm going to continue to love life, even with all of this stuff that I've been talking about today. I'm still, because I have joy in my heart. I love people. I love speaking with you all. I am taking care of myself, Peggy. That's one of the reasons why I'm stepping back just a little bit. But y'all, for you all, guess what? This is the big news too. After I pick out all the ribbons that I want for my kits, I am going to list the rest of my stuff on my Etsy shop. And it's going to be 80% off. 20% off. It'll be 80%. You'll pay 80%. 20% off of everything. It's probably going to start the first or second week in May, Lord willing. If I can do the things I need to do, that's what's going to happen. That's going to free me up. I'm hoping to where I'm not so bogged down with stuff that I have to do, guys. Your health has prevented you from wreathing this year. I have not made any wreaths. I understand that, Valia. I never thought I would be in this position. I thought I would be able to just continue. I'm only 57 years old, friends. 57 years old. And I'm like, I love life. Look, y'all want to see something stinking cute? I pulled this sign out and I thought, oh my God, I have ribbons for this already. The mesh. Y'all, look how pretty this is. Doesn't that just make you happy? I offered this sign last year in a wreath kit, only one, so there was only 20 of them. Or 19 kits, excuse me, and I made the other one. But isn't that beautiful? And I have this in like a teal turquoise kind of a color as well. And also, and MG did this. You see other signs out there now that have the Christmas trees and things like that. But I absolutely love the ones that Mary Gay designed for us. They're so beautiful, and I want to continue to design signs too. I want to continue to offer that because I love it. I love making beautiful things. I love offering things for you guys too. I love to craft. I want to continue to do that. So there is, after all of what I've talked about, there is hope. There's freedom in our country to where we can still purchase supplies, Lord willing, and we'll continue to do that until we can't. That's why sometimes we can allow what's going on to consume us, that it's almost paralyzing. We can't let it paralyze us. Peggy, I know it is so cute. Isn't it? Oh my God, I know. I love that sign so much. A lot of what you're describing, you have too. I know, Karen. But you know what? I want to live I want to live to be 100. I want to live to be 100. Do y'all realize I will have 43 more Christmases? Y'all, I love Christmas. Christmas is my jam. I love everything else. I love my patriotic tree that I haven't finished over there, all of that stuff. But, I want to enjoy life. I want to continue to do the things that I love until I can't. And that's what I'm going to do. I just have to slow down what I'm doing so that 10 years from now, my hands are going to work. I used to make, oh my God, do y'all know how many wreaths that I have made? And I did not know that there are people, some people can do these motions for all their life and not have any issues. But then there's some of us, unfortunately, that whether it be genetics or whatever, that when we do certain things, repetitive motions over and over and over, that is not a good thing. And I didn't know when I was using those Chanel stems, making all of those stinking cute curls. Now it's why I use clips. I didn't know that that was causing, especially my left hand, because boy, I can use both right and left hand. But anywho, guys, stuff like that happens. But sometimes you got to slow down in order to be able to continue to do some things throughout life, right? So that's what we got to do, and that's what I'm going to do. You had a massive stroke at 37. By the grace of God, I'm able to walk and move, which it wasn't. And you did start making wreaths 7 years after your stroke, and it's difficult. So you understand. But we keep going, don't we, Courtney? We keep going. We keep going, people. You are the most important part of your life. Yes, my family needs me here, y'all. And I'm not, y'all, your family needs you. Take care of yourself. Love your family. But also use some wisdom with what's going on in this world. Y'all, use some wisdom. How many of y'all knew? I'm going to get back to this for a minute too. I will join you in that age bracket, doing as much crafts as I can. That's right, Marjorie. I'm telling you, health is priority, because if we don't have our health, guys, it's hard to do anything in life. It's even hard to love life sometimes, I think, when you're in so much pain all the time. My dad, before he passed, 2 days before he passed, he told my sister Susan, he said, I don't think I'm going to make it this time. I had never heard my dad say that. Never. He's always such a strong man. Boy, no matter, he had macular degeneration, his central vision was gone. But do you know, even without his central vision, he was able to build a house because of the knowledge that he had and how he did things differently with help. But that knowledge was there. So we gotta, there are ways to doing things. We just have to be a little bit smarter with this stuff with Putin. And he had that long range missile. Did y'all hear about that? Did y'all hear about that one? I'm going to leave you with this, because this is one of the reasons why I came on here and started this rant to begin with. Started this rant to begin with. Y'all, next time you see me, I promise I'll do something fun. I will. I'll make a wreath. I'll do a craft. I'll show some beautiful signs or whatever. I'll go shopping. Y'all know I love to go shopping. Y'all, did y'all see when I was at Home Goods? Oh Lord Jesus, I love that stuff. I love the patriotic stuff. Oh my God, I love it. Did I tell you I love this stuff? But every time I hear my heart sing, sweet Melissa Keep. Oh gosh, Julie, thank you, girl. You have a lot of pain too. Ginger, turmeric, and I just bought some turmeric, girl. That stuff is supposed to be like amazing stuff. The moringa I'm taking, friends, that has made a huge difference. in my life. It has. That stuff's amazing. Putin needs to go. Somebody needs to put Putin in his place, right? Well, this thing with Putin though, that missile, he tested that. I want y'all to go on YouTube and I want you to look up Putin. I don't know what you would have to put in the search bar, but Putin testing missile news conference, something like that. But I went on there and listened to what he had to say, and he pretty much warned the United States butt out. Y'all, this stuff's getting serious. Get yourself some food. Get yourself some food. Get a little bit of first aid stuff. You know, it's not fear mongering. It's using your old noggin. And what's the harm in it? What's the harm in it? Guys, you're going to have some extra supplies for whatever, you know, it's not a bad thing. Some of y'all might lose a job, you know, God forbid, it might take you 3 or 6 months to get a job. But if you had 3 or 6 months worth of food on your shelf, you don't have to worry about it too much, do you? You just have to worry about, you know, your rent, your mortgage, your electric bill or water bill or whatever, but you don't have to worry about food for your family, right? So that's all I got to say about that. But look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Oh, Lord, y'all. I cannot. This is going to be a wreath kit. I'm going to design, and may the Lord just open up my mind so I don't get a, oh, whatever. But, oh, yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, Lordy, I'm going to make a sign for this one. Oh, cannot wait. I know some people in Oklahoma have a web page, and they just bought a bunker. They're calling it, well, oh, they're calling it a tornado shelter. It's a bunker. I'm going to tell you this much. Y'all, if I have to live in a bunker, I'm done. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. Do y'all hear this? What life is that? You know, will you have your family with you? You know, I'm not going to do it. Preparing is one thing. You know, I'm thankful though that I already have knowledge, years of knowledge of preparing my food. And y'all going to see me canning like crazy too. Y'all, I've been getting all my jars together because, you know, y'all saw the greenhouse and my honey tilled up some ground. Oh, y'all should have seen the ground. You should have seen the soil. So rich. Oh, Lordy, it just made me want to go out there and just start putting stuff in the ground. It's moringa, 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 and you can get it on Amazon. But if you're on any kind of medicines, check with your doctor first because it will lower. It will, like if you're on high blood pressure medicine, you probably don't want to take it until you talk to your doctor. So if you're on any medicines, talk to your doctor first, guys, because y'all know that that's kind of important because moringa really. Like, oh boy, it's good for me. Watch Korea, a little rocket man. He set off 11 missiles this year in May. Isn't my gosh, what is he doing now? What is that little man doing? What is that little man doing over there? Oh my God, I get it. I'll be 58 next month and teach preschool for almost 40 years. Oh, Lori. It's okay, Melissa. We have you talk about anything. That's what we're going to do. You know what? Saturdays like this, I don't even think I'm going to have even, I think we're just going to talk. I don't think I want to have any agenda. I think we're just going to come on here on Saturday afternoon chats and we're just going to spill the beans. We're just going to spill the beans. We're going to talk to each other. We're going to respect each other and the opinions. Because let me tell you, if anybody gets on my YouTube channel and anybody gets on my Facebook page and you start disrespecting anybody, I'm banning you for life. That's just the way it is because I'm not going to have it. We will learn. Well, on my page anyway. But I have wonderful people. I keep telling Scott Waterman I have the best followers ever. I have the best followers ever. Scott Waterman, you're probably never going to watch this, but I do, and I have, and I always will. You love this, Chaz. Very enlightening. Oh, thank you so much, guys. All right, well, Daystar has purchased hundreds of bunkers. Daystar? What the heck is that one? Bomb shelters for Ukraine. The bunkers are placed in neighborhoods. That's amazing. They need it. We're going to pray that it never comes to our country. But you know what? We are a baby country. We are a baby country. Russia, all of this stuff with Russia, Ukraine, and all of them. Guys, do y'all know Thousands of years they deal with this stuff. We're a baby country, and God has blessed us. We better be careful. Our elected officials, I'm telling you, here we go again. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole again. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here because now I feel better. Thank y'all so much. And thank you for the 350 stars that y'all gave me. I just saw that y'all gave me 350 stars. I'm surprised I got 350 stars with ranting about this stuff, guys. Respect others. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Try to love one each other if you can. At least kind of respect each other's opinions and value value humanity. You know, no matter if we have dislikes, disagreements, and all of that, we can most certainly say, I'm going to just disagree and I'm going to walk away. Okay. And if, God forbid, y'all, if like at the gas station, if y'all see somebody who's ranting and raving, just walk away. You know, sometimes if you can de-escalate, is that the word, de-escalate? I think. Situations, then safely, that's one thing. But sometimes, you know, just because we're right doesn't mean that we need to keep a conversation or an argument going. Sometimes the bigger person is the one that walks away and knowing that they're right, but they walk away. But they're going to walk away with the peace, knowing that they didn't escalate anything that could have gotten really bad. So sometimes, guys, we need to zip it. We need to zip it sometimes and just say nothing. That's all I got to say. Yes, we have freedom of speech. Absolutely, we do. Doesn't mean that we need to speak it all the time. I'm just saying. Doesn't mean we need to speak it all the time. Sometimes it's good just to be quiet. Silence is golden. Isn't that a sign? Silence is golden. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I really appreciate y'all being on here with me. I'm going to go try to get something going maybe. Who knows, y'all? I got some signs I need to try to design, but I can't put myself under those pressures anymore. I think I'm just going to have I was about ready to say free falling. Is that a song or whatever? Suck it up, buttercup. And I'm talking to me too, peeps. I'm talking to me too. We got to suck it up sometimes and just do what's right. Be happy, find joy in all the little things in life. That's all I got to say. But yeah, I'm just going to have a very open schedule. I'm going to prioritize the things I know I have to do because I have to get paid, so my other job is more important than Crafty Macs because y'all know I spend so much money on stuff, even my giveaways, y'all. I love my giveaways. I'm going to come on tomorrow night because I don't think I was able to do it last Sunday because I got sick with that migraine. But hopefully tomorrow night, have a bag of popcorn. Oh, Lynn, I ate popcorn last night. It was so good. It had butter on it. Oh, my Lord, in here. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all on Facebook or YouTube, thank you guys so much for being here as well. I so appreciate it. And here on Facebook, guys, I'll see y'all soon. Thank you guys for being here.